Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's grab some cards. And I just want to ask about Venezuela. What's happening? Apparently they drug Maduro and his wife, the troops, military troops, drug them out of bed in the middle of the night last night. And Trump has decided to attack Venezuela. So what can you tell us about what's going on with Trump and Venezuela? What is happening? Okay, so let's see. The reading's about, first thing out, message about financial stuff. Oh, what a surprise. For him, it's all about the money. Energy coming into it is, hardline stance. Hardline stance, mental stance, message about the money. Above it, we have wanting a victory. Foundation is, taking the lid off. Now, I think in this case, taking the lid off, he's looking at the assets there. Oil, liquid, taking the lid off. A victory. He can grab the oil. So what's going on today? Look at there, the gushing oil. It's about the oil. I don't think you could find a card that would represent it better. Challenge is the wheel. Unfortunately for him, the wheel turns. Above it, we have the hidden things. The foundation is about loss. So he's faced loss. And so he's trying to do some sort of a hidden drama. He's thinking that this, attacking Venezuela will take the heat off of the Epstein files. He can bring in some more monetary stuff, etc., etc., in his delusional mind. Potential outcome, strength. When it comes, it's strengthening his choices made in life. He thinks this is a strong move, that he's trying to steal, yet again, another theft. When it comes to what's being built and constructed, underneath of it, as usual, the Hierophant. He thinks he's entitled. He's entitled. He's above it all. In his mental delusion. Above it, a victory, hidden things that he's going to steal. Foundation, taking the lid off. We're facing the loss, though, in what's being constructed. So that's not good. In the end, the message about money, his hardline stance, the oil, but the wheel is turning, and this just strengthens his own drama within his own mind spin. He's thinking this is the best thing he's done in his life, the most strong, the most is going to make him really look strong that he is attacking Venezuela. He is so delusional, so destructive, so, oh, Lord have mercy. So let's see what this has to say. the center of it all. We have an investigation, okay? An investigation is going to take place above it when it comes to the message about the financial stuff. Foundation, what's being hidden, what he's trying to hide. One side of it for the long-term money, concrete. And again, what's being ruled with him emotionally when it comes to wealth, long-term wealth, what's going on with that, and the actions that he's trying to control, actions being taken, actions being done, figuring out the next move. Above it, but it's coming to an end, a death, the end of something, the transition point, and a tower moment. This is not going to bode well for him when it comes to a victory. The actions in hand, long-term investigation, figuring out the next move to a victory, investigation into the wealth and power. He's going to have an end point, something coming with that, bringing an end. The emotional drama is creating a tower moment. So, not good. Let's see what's fueling this underneath of it all. Again, a theft. Trying to get away with it because he's above it all. There it is, following right behind it is Trump. Okay? Like you said, he thinks he's above it all. So he's done this new action. It's now becoming a nightmare scenario and wanting to move this to somewhere better. Shedding light on these desires that he's done, what he's trying to birth. We have an upended pain. The pain, mental, physical pain. He thinks that will overturn it by doing this. This gives him some satisfaction, okay? An agreement as to the burden of this now. Charging forward for information, etc. The lid is off, facing a loss when it comes to his lies and spins and drama. And again, just the Republicans or the wealth, the family wealth, okay? Which is now, he is mentally tied up with drama, with what's being offered up, because we have the harvest and it's not good when it comes to him holding on what he's got, what he's controlling financially, etc., and things being overturned. Okay? So where he thinks he's so clever in attacking Venezuela, and maybe this will take away from his own financial difficulties and his own things with Epstein, etc. And he's thinking this is his biggest move yet in his life that he's done that shows his most power. It's actually going to be backfiring to the opposite when it comes to what he's done with Venezuela. So let me ask, what's the undercurrent of all the Venezuela happenings now? Yeah, trying to get to a better place, mentally moving this to somewhere else. Distraction, for one. Message about financial stuff. and a message, an information. Message about information, and it also could be just this feeling of attack or trying to say of a strength. What about Maduro and his wife being drug out in the middle of the night? Let's see what we've got. Trump. Yeah, gathering, collecting, holding monetary stuff, and truth. Yeah. Something for Maduro. This is something that Trump is holding on to, okay? The truth about it. It's about the money, okay? It's about the money. It's about his greed. Trump's greed. Okay? All about his greed. Oh, Lord have mercy. So on that note, I'll just leave that here. You know, no, I think I'm gonna take it. I want to ask the Lenormand as well. 3 cards. What else can you tell us about this Venezuela happenings? First thing out, let's see. The lady. The whip. And Trump. Trump. The lady, the whip, Trump, another distraction, knowledge, with the White House. Clouds, the dark mindset of the White House, the knowledge. Underneath of it all, the crossroads. Will this be enough for them to see he's unfit for power? Article 25. Let's see what we have. Clouds, the dark mindset. Let me do a tarot and see what we have with that. Got the dark mindset. When it comes to wealth. Yeah. When it comes to wealth, power, the dark mindset of Trump. Okay. Justice. The key is his greed. The key is greed, his dark mindset, and justifying wealth, okay, justifying greed. Okay, so this could be some motivating factor when it comes to all of this. His deception, his dark stuff, yeah. His delusion underneath of it all. About justifying his greed. The dark mindset is key to attack Venezuela. Yeah, that's not looking good for him, is it? That he is unfit to be president. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.